Looks like we're starting, baby, and they're on attack first. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the European Phase 1 playoffs for the Roco Showdown. Here we have the #1 seed versus the #4 seed. That will be Orgless Roco versus the Frenchies right now. And as you can see on your screen, the Frenchies looking like they're going with that Dahlia Trench combo that we see so often. Dr. Disrespect, aka the Dallas in the back right there, and they have a Vi as well on the attacking side. Dallas kind of creeping up inside of that meta there. A lot of teams liking to play fast, liking to play that blitz, aggressive type comp, and here we are today, going to see another one of those. And, you know, Dallas creeping up into the meta, especially with that passive ability, being able to regain his ultimate or his ability, his reveal, every time he downs someone. So the more times that he's in the action, the more aggressive the team can get, especially when they're able to mark everybody. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Ronin will be invisible to that Dallas reveal. Talon has his own reveal of his own. Vi will be able to use Cloaked if she elects to buy it. That's a 4K perk for herself. Trench, though, does not have the ability to use that Cloaked perk, so he will be susceptible to that reveal each and every round. This Dallas is snapping his fingers, or with the skin he's using, closing the phone. Wire comes out right there in front to kind of cut them off. They did go A side. It looks like they will be shifting, rotating through mid to head towards B. Trench with bomb in hand here. That's MrBradii, I believe. A couple shots going out. The rotation being recognized. That will take out Exo on the Ronin there. Now some shots coming out, and Brady able to find the kill. And from behind in mid, Vi's going to get some shots. Frozzek does fall, but he does take out the bomb carrier in Trench in return. Vi with the bomb in hand now. Another kill coming through. Emess finds Frozzek for the finish, but iReaa finds Slopodopolous. And now Talon, the last one standing. A res is going to have to come through. And as that is coming through, the C4 did find Frozzek. And first round will go to the Frenchies, as the #4 seed take a lead here versus the #1 team, Orgless Roco. By the way, Zaxi, which is the 4th member of Orgless Roco, will not be playing today. Instead, Slopodopolous will be subbing in for him. Reason being, Zaxi's computer actually crashed, so we hope he's able to find a reason, or a way, excuse me, to get that fixed as quickly as possible. We know that Orgless Roco sat out in week 4 due to the same problems, this time having to play in the playoffs for that championship this time. Electing to go with a sub. Slopodopolous being dropped from his team, it looks like, and being able to sub for the current Orgless Roco. A little bit of a step up for him. Now's the time for him to prove his worth, especially on the grand stage with the #1 team in hand as well. Barbed wire comes out in the same spot, and oh my goodness, Fank able to get some headshots onto Brady. The res will come through from Dahlia, though, through the link. Does still have bomb in hand. And it looks like they might not want to rotate towards B. They did win the initial round off a couple little firefights there. Now electing to back up. They might get the rotation going through. They do find Trench on the other side as he's watching Secret there. Near jump wall. They found him with the Dallas reveal, so that no longer on the board. Barbed wire from Brady still available. They still have 2 trophies. He picked them up after he placed them. Vi trap goes out. Trophy comes out. And a Vi trap in return, just sucking up damage. 2 health to his name. Brady backs out, but he can only max his health to 52 now, which could be a problem, especially in a 1v1 gunfight. Tear gas comes out on the right side. Bomb has been planted. Barb comes out in front of the bomb to kind of slow that progress down if they were to push towards bomb on that side. Because of the barb, most of the team now watching that left side. 3 members standing for the side of Orgless Roco. The reveal comes through as Dallas was able to get it down. Slop falls down to 1 health. He has to back up. Meanwhile, iReaa goes down to Exo. iReaa did fall as well, and he's gonna have to get the res. He does get it through. More members of Orgless Roco falling, and that will be the last member standing. Bomb doesn't even have to go off. And another round in favor of the Frenchies. Electing to get that armor online as quickly as possible. MrBradii now, 10K perk as his economy's looking good. Still 3 grand in the pocket for next round as well. Bomb back in hand for Trench. This time it looks like they may be pushing B. They could be faking it off the jump, and it looks like that is what they will be doing so far. Emess on the Dallas as he's been stepping up. Big flanks coming out from him as he subbed in for a team last week. Or excuse me, for the side of Frenchies. Getting some big flanks. I believe they did win week number 4, if I recall. Able to beat Astaroth Esports in the finals. Zara XD lost in the semis. Orgless Roco once again didn't play. Tear gas comes out. Bomb is being planted behind double box. They will back up. They cleared secret with Vi traps. Barb still in hand. 2 trophies did go down, however. Oh, and Biloh gets picked off in the back line by the Exo with the KA-30 in the hand of the Ronin. C4 comes out. Doesn't find any damage. He's got 2 in his face. One being Slopodopolous, one being Fank, I believe. Molly comes out. Vi-Trap as well. Will get a couple damage on him, but with that armor, he still has 119. Not as much as he'd like. He gets 1. Can he get the second? Pushing into his face. Tries to find it, and he does. Brady holding down the fort all alone. 3-0 now in favor of the Frenchies. And it looks like he's going to go for another 10K perk. Tracker rounds it is. Give his team a little bit more intel. And with the Dallas reveal and the tracker rounds, you're able to reveal more than 1 member at a time. Again, that Ronin will not be revealed. I don't know if Vi on the other side has cloaked. We have to guess she's grabbed it by now. If not, I mean, I don't know what you're doing, but that would be a smart decision here with Dallas. And you have to assume tracker rounds are coming out. We see another A push coming from the side of Frenchies. As they're starting to look, Barb comes out from secret. The bat goes flying. I don't know if that found anyone. Tear gas goes out. Tear gas on the other side in retaliation. He throws another gas towards secret. Throws out a trophy now. Waiting for this tear gas to clear. They're going to push in and try and get this plant. They still have Barb if they want to block off. And I think I heard someone coming behind, but never mind. It's just a bug. The reveal comes out. It's his own teammate's footsteps. And it looks like they're not going to plant the bomb. And they're going to rotate towards the backside of Orgless's spawn. They find Frozzek. iReaa does get swapped out. Biloh goes down as well. Frozzek gets finished off. Barb to kind of shut off the flank from their own side now. As the res is coming through onto iReaa. They will find 1 res. They find the second res. It's a 4v3. Never mind. Emess goes down to the C4 from Fank. That's what Talon brings. Some good damage. Good control as well with that C4. Little reveal dart. Finding some shots. Takes out Slopodopolous. Takes out Fank. Biloh did go down. Emess went down as well. It's a 1v1 now. Ronin versus Trench. Exo versus Brady. Can he find the kill? He has the intel. Can he get the shots? They got 1 res on the Vi, and it was enough to keep them alive. As finally Orgless Roco find themselves on the board after scoring that round. 3-1 now. As we head into round number 5. He does have tear gas in hand. Did upgrade the primary, but elects to back. And then, oh, he does it. Backs it out again. He's going to get some reduced health regeneration. Gets faster revive. 4 perks on the board now for the Trench. That's a lot. It looks like they will be pushing A once again. They do have 2 members going towards the B site. I don't know if that's a fake out for the other team, or maybe they're just scouting it in case they need to take that route. Looking over high wall here, doesn't see anything. Now barbing off secret right away. That's a little different than how they've been playing so far. Barbed wire comes out from both sides now. The EMP from Emess will take that barb out. Has to dodge roll. threw some mollies, get the bomb planted. Now he's going to try and back out, but a little bit of barbed wire slows him down. Does get hit by a Vi trap, so he will have 94 max health, and he goes down to Fank, who finds the shots needed. He gets rezzed by the Dahlia ability. Doesn't have his armor. He will have to repair it. Finds a shot, Slop, Fank. They both go down, but Fank gets finished. Frozzek hops on top of Van, and he will die for it. 4-1 now as we go to the final round here before halftime. And a commanding lead from the number 4 seed. Top 4 teams today in the playoffs. Will he elect to upgrade that primary? This time he will double upgrade for it. Bomb goes back in hand of Trench. You know, we see a lot of teams in this tournament, especially, we see each team, they have their specific way of using their comp to their ability, what they do with the bomb, who they give it to. You know, in this comp, we see them give it to the Trench. A little bit later, we'll check in with the other 2 teams. Astaroth, though, of those 2 teams, they like to use the Anvil strat with their plants. They use it on defense as well to get the defuses a little bit more secure with that barricade. But on that offensive side, a couple shots on the Slop as he finds them on that high wall. He can hear them. Barb came out from secret, so you have to know Trench is watching that angle. They are going to turn and look towards mid here a little bit. EMP takes out the Barb. Bat goes flying across just to see if you can get a kill. A little knock there. Tear gas, smokes, trophies come out, using everything. A molly and a Vi trap onto Trench. He'll have 78 max health. He will repair his armor because that is crucial right now. It'll put him at 103. So 22 health points missing from that Vi trap. They will rotate. A lot of utility coming out from both teams so far. Barb is still available from Brady, though. A Vi trap will come out. Bomb will get planted. Another Vi trap coming out from the side. Oh, my goodness. And that will take his health down even more. He does get the revive from Dahlia, though. It's a 4v4 still. That bomb has been planted. A Vi trap will disappear now. Nothing left from Slopodopolous on the utility side as he's used everything. But he takes down Brady. Biloh actually finished off his teammate with the molly, but he did find Slop with it, and now everybody falling for the side of Frenchies. And as we go into halftime, it will be a score of 4-2, still in favor of the Frenchies, but Orgless Roco able to take 2 rounds here. A little bit of difficulty on the defensive side. You know, if this is a defensive game, and when you allow your opponent to grab 4 offensive rounds, it's not looking great. Switching over to the attack side now here for EXO. Looks like they will be going with a similar comp. This time, instead of the Talon, they bring out the Dahlia. They still have the Vi Trench Ronin. EXO once again on that Ronin. He chose to use the KA-30 in that last half. So no submachine gun for their side. We're here on Factory. Game number 1 in a best of 3. Round number 1 of the upper bracket, the winner side there. In case you're wondering, it is double elimination. Meanwhile, for the other side, the Frenchies, they will bring out the Dallas once again, and it's pretty much, it is the same comp actually, but that Dallas creeping up there, especially in the hands of Emess. They were able to find some key picks, revealing key enemies as well. He was getting downs to reuse that ability over and over again. So great play there on the Dallas from Emess. This time on the defensive side, we'll have to see if they can find any success with it. They will be able to find out which side they're going to. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting if Orgless Roco are able to use that to their advantage. Maybe they can send Trench to the opposite side that they want to plant. You know, if they go A site, they can send Trench to B site, kind of let that reveal happen. And of course, Trench will have bomb in hand, so it's not likely that they'll be doing that strat right now. Ronin won't be revealed. Vi can get cloaked later on. Dahlia cannot grab, or excuse me, Dahlia can grab cloaked as well, excuse me. So you have 3 members who could be invisible. Trench, though, doesn't have the ability to grab that cloak. Barb will come out. It looks like this will be a B push. They did smoke mid. Now 2 members. That's Dahlia and Ronin. They find 1.
We got Wire as well. Right next to us. Use poison.
Vi trap comes out, and they're trapped between a Vi trap and a molly. He picks up the dead Trenches. Bomb has been planted. He picked up the trophy, was able to throw it out. Trophy destroys his knife. Fank does go down to Biloh, though. It is a 3v3 right now. Slopodopolous and Exo playing this right side. They are in the back now. And it looks like Frozzek will swap to their side as well. The knife still in hand. Is jumping for the 3-peek to see if he can see anyone behind that box. They do know someone's in secret right now. Will they able to find the kill? They have to get on site, and they will find it. No, they will not. Emess finds the kill onto Exo, and Biloh finds another double kill. And now Emess finds Exo to end it. And that will be a defuse from the side of Frenchies. Excellent play there on the retake. Once they gave up that positioning, they were able to swap back, swap sides, and get what they needed.
I think the Vi was playing rotate.
Yeah, which is weird. I think they're going to be a lot here. They're playing rotate. I think they're playing, yeah, they're playing Trench on B, so that's the thing.
Looks like he is electing to go KA30 once again. You see a lot of people back and forth about which Ronin gun to use on which map and which one is better overall. I think it is a little bit map dependent, but it's also comp dependent. You know, you've got that SMG most likely coming out from the, or excuse me, you got that SMG availability from Dahlia as well. She's of course going to go with that MXR though, as it is one of the top guns in the game. It's got a good fire rate being a DMR. It's got high damage output as well, especially if you hit those headshots. The other gun, of course, in case you don't know, it's called the Objection. But the MXR is the gun of choice. KA30 coming out. Like I said, Grenade downs himself. iReaa not able to get the grenade cooked and let go of it in time. Bomb was planted about 25% through the fuse now. They are watching their back flank through mid as well. They think Emess is going to come from there. We've seen him do that multiple times last week at a successful rate as well. Now through long. Will they find anyone? No. Molly's coming out. Vi traps as well. Looks like Slopodopolous is going to try and throw a Vi trap out, but two of them get stuck on himself. He climbs the boxes, gets taken out, and a big knife kill onto Emess from Exo. Biloh, though, did find a double as he finds Fank. Frozzek will fall. It's a 1v1 now with members down, and they get what they need. Exo showing up big that round to end it out. 3-5 now. Orgless Roco still trailing by 2. And it looks like he will get that third pick for Ronin, and if it was too fast for you, have no fear. I can tell you what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That third perk is Tenacity, so he will take less damage or reduce damage to explosives. The grenade's coming out from Dahlia, especially when she's linked to that trench. She'll have an extra grenade in the pocket. Smokes in hand, though, for Exo. It looks like they will be looking for the flank as the rest of his team will be heading towards A site now. He is checking the flank, seeing even if Emess will be trying to find his way across. It looks like they have found 2 members on that left side. Could still see the flank. Ronin patiently waiting. We'll see if the rotation comes through here. Nothing just yet. Still 4v4. Shots coming out. Reveal did go through from Dallas. It was onto Trench, I believe, on that left side. Of course, the Vi able to grab Cloak. Dahlia has the option to grab Cloaked as well. Ronin's passive prevents her from being revealed. And it looks like iReaa and Brady on the rotation will be caught in line of sight by Exo. So now the intel goes to his team. The rotation might come through. Dahlia and Trench pushing this B site, and they most likely have Bomb pushing secret now. Fank finds Biloh. He will fall for it. Frozzek finds iReaa. Another kill on the Emess for Exos. He'll finish that off. And now Frozzek will have his revive coming through as he still has Bomb in hand as well. And this is looking like a free A plant as only 2 members are up, and it's the 2 that rotated towards B. Bomb being planted now. Both members most likely coming through secret. Climbing on top of boxes. Exo seeing if he can check jump wall. He's going to put the knife right on the wall in case someone tries to hop over that. They'll get kabooied. That's my new word I like to use for people exploding.
Okay, good.
Bomb is about 50% now.
We just need Slopo alive and we win.
iReaa, Brady, only members left for the side of Frenchies here. They do still have the lead 5-3. They are on site. If iReaa hops that wall, he will die. If he peeks, he could get shot. A little bit of a bad situation from him. Barb did come out on top of Bomb. That's going to stop them. They do have line of sight on the Bomb as well. Grenades go out. Shots go out. Brady narrowly escapes it, and he's going to jump back over. They're just going to give this one up. Nothing much they can do there as the line of sights and the angles are being held perfectly by Orgless Roco. 4-5 now, creeping their way up.
You want double smoke?
He does have the grenade, asking his team if they want the double smokes. And it looks like he will go double smoke. 5K in the bag. Still enough for a perk if he elects to grab it or maybe upgrade the KA-30. Won't likely see it. First upgrade for the KA-30 is increased magazine. Most of the time you won't see people upgrade those guns unless they can get the double upgrade right away. Usually it helps their hip fire accuracy for some guns. Maybe it's a little recoil action for some others. For the KA-30 though, I believe it is the hip fire. Checking flank once again is EXO. Let's go ahead and take a listen in the comm, see if we can see if they find all 4 targets on that left side.
Half HP.
Frenchies is wire now. Try to do something on B. Try to do something on B.
One shot down.
Nice.
Nice. Dahlia is main entrance.
Chill, back up.
Dahlia is main entrance.
Let me rotate, let me fake rotate, let's go. We can go B here if you want to. You fake rotate, let's go. You got sight,
I got trench on me. No, I don't have sight. Brady's playing in the back. Dahlia here on jump wall. All three. Go back now. Go away. Go back now. Go back. Yeah. I'll hold this.
Drop trench bomb.
Dahlia already rotated. Dahlia rotated.
We're going copy, you ready? We're going copy. Say copy, let's go slop, say copy.
Come in. I'm a bit behind. Planted.
Trench coming back now too. Trench go back. Why went back? They all went back. I'm gonna flank all the way around them.
Okay. I have one poison and Molotov still.
Sweet. You have to watch that for a sec, he's flanking.
Call numbers by the way.
Two main entrance.
That's holding back.
Two main entrance, one on sides.
Okay, you guys got this. You still have Molly, right? Poison.
Watch out, jump
One
wall.
more.
As you can see there, double rotate coming out from them. They swapped to B once they realized only one member was going B, and then all 4 came, so they rotated back to A. EXO tried to get the flank. He did fall for it, though. As Dahlia was hanging back, they find a double kill. Brady, though, does fall to Frozzek. 2 members down, and iReaa will rush that for the last kill. Bomb will get defused. And now on the verge of taking game 1 is the underdog, Frenchies, as Orgless Roco. 3 rounds from winning and 2 rounds down now. Big plays coming out from the side of Frenchies. Fank, iReaa, Brady, and Emess playing huge right now on Factory. We know this is one of the maps that they like to play. It's another map that we like to see Astaroth on as well. This time around, they're going to have to get this round. Otherwise, we're going to be seeing a game 2 here. Does have double smokes available. And iReaa, 10 knocks, 21 eliminations, showing up huge for the side of Frenchies right now. Playing on that Dahlia, I believe, as well. Doing big things. Couple nice reses coming out. Good links onto the trench, of course. Ronan watching this flank on the B once again, giving his team some intel once it is available. Meanwhile, the team on A site looks like they will meet 3 members. Don't know if the trench and Dahlia will rotate just yet. No reveal coming out just yet from what we know. Tracker rounds, I believe, were bought by Trench, as they were able to reveal a couple members last round off the shots being connected. Still nothing. It looks like they might be looking for the rotation. He is going to nade the barbed wire there, so he knows Trench showed up. He knows Trench might still be there as a gas comes out, so you have to know Trench is still there. Down goes Frozzek to a grenade from iReaa as he finds another one. And they are checking jump wall. Slopodopolous finds Brady. Frozzek did fall. Funk falls as well. It's a 2v3 right now. Emess in mid gets taken out by EXO. And he was just standing there. I don't know what Emess was trying to do. Doesn't look like it was much of a successful flank as well. And now they have bomb on A. Looks like he will plant. Molly did come out. Vi in secret. Trap comes out. He's unable to arm the bomb completely, and he will have to try and get it on the second try here. He will get it, and they're going main now. So you can hear those footsteps stomping around in there. He will find one onto iReaa. Second one. Molly comes out, and that'll find the kill. And they stay alive. Orgless Roco now 6-5. $14,500, and he uses all of it. Double upgrades the grenade. Grabbed a perk, I believe, as well. 12 knocks for EXO himself and 16 eliminations. Top fragger for his team. Meanwhile, iReaa top fragger for the Frenchies. Bomb in hand for Trench once again. The Dahlia links up with them as well. You have to guess EXO's going to go right side, going to check the flank. He's probably going to meet Trench there, who's going to barb it. Rotation might come through if they're not able to secure A. Who knows? They have rotated B and then rotated back to A about 4 times now. See if they are successful, as they have grabbed now 4 rounds on offense. In this game, looking like an offensive-minded map right now. We know defense usually in Rogue Company has the advantage, but 4 rounds on offense for the side of Frenchies. Now 4 rounds on offense for the side of Orgless, or excuse me, 3, as they're looking to get their 4th here. They do find 2 kills there. Excuse me. Vi, Trench still available. Tried to shoot the trophies there. Don't know what that was all about, but watching flank now is EXO. Funk will rotate back towards A site with the rest of his team. They do have a full team available. Remember, no Dahlia res available for Trench if he goes down on the side of Frenchies, as she was taken out early on.
Have we seen Vi and Trench? Or? I thought it was Vi.
I've seen Trent.
Molly did come out on site. I can hear that one. Oh, Brady gets shots onto EXO. Biloh did fall from Frozzek, and now Brady, half health, falls in the Molotov. As we are going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying, looking like an attacker's map right now. 4 wins for both teams on attack so far. He does have tenacity. Does have tracker rounds on, as well as nimble hands for the faster reload. Looks like he is going to go for evade. He's going to upgrade the pistol once with the little extra change he's got. This is the final round, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 here. The number 1 seed Orgless Roco versus the number 4 seed Frenchies. In the week that determines it all. Roco Showdown Phase 1 playoffs. This is round 1, best of 3. And we're in game number 1 here on Factory, and we're going to overtime. 6-6 so far. EXO will check the flank at B site once again. A little bit of jumping action. Not really giving him an advantage. I guess you are kind of seeing that right side there. You can peek that a little bit. If you can look right there past those double stacked boxes. You can see that a little bit. Nothing on B so far. I think he's jumping to maybe see if he can see the bar pop out behind those boxes and know that Trench is there. They do get a reveal onto one member because of those tracker rounds coming out from Trench. Ronin looking like she might want to have to go for the flank here. Is checking all her corners. Dahlia was hanging back a couple rounds ago. Does want to smoke that main door into the backside of the spawn for Frenchies. B is clear. He gives the intel. Rotations coming through. You could see something. He's just going to fire blindly into the smoke. Meanwhile, Brady did rotate fast enough. He finds a kill on a Frozzek. Tear gas comes out. The revive did start but did not finish. Will they be able to get it? Holding the grenade in hand. He's going to cancel it. Going back and forth. Ah, cool. The katana comes by. EXO picks it up, seeing if he can get one off of it. All 4 members for both teams still up. This is the last round. Winner takes all here in game 1 right now. Katana goes out, doesn't find anything. Vibe Poison comes out. Barb from Frozzek comes out. Biloh is one shot, has to back up. He is going to nade it, see if he can catch him with it. He does not. Frozzek finds the shots he need. Biloh gets finished off easily. They need to watch their flanks now, as Dahlia and Trench could be seen there, but it's most likely going to be Emess on that Dallas. Reveal from tracker rounds. They have intel. iReaa did fall. Slop gets traded out. One member each on each team. Brady will fall, and now Molotov Emess will fall as well, and only one member survives. It's Trench. Can MrBradii get it done? No, sir. Orgless Roco down 4-2. They make a comeback in the second half, and they will win game number 1 here, as we'll be heading to a game 2 with Orgless Roco leading 1-0 right now.
Look at me, top damaging. I'm fucking there. Easy.
12 downs for iReaa, 23 eliminations, 13 downs for Biloh, 10 for Brady.
And he gets more money than us.
Still not enough. Look at the damage coming out from iReaa, over 3K. No one else in the match even able to match him. The closest coming from his own teammate Biloh on the Vive. But huge revives coming out from EXO, 4 of them from him. Dahlia revives a big part from iReaa's game as well. He had 7 of them. But oh my goodness, Orgless Roco with the comeback, down 4-2. They're able to go 5-2 in that second half to take game 1. And we'll be back with game number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 here in the Roco Showdown playoffs between Frenchies and Orgless Roco. Orgless Roco, of course, leading 1-0 after game 1 in a miraculous comeback there, as they were down 4-2 heading into halftime. This time on Skyfell on the attacking side, Orgless Roco first. We'll grab the Ronin Trench Dahlia Phantom this time as they swap it up. Instead of the Vi, they're going with the Phantom. The other 3, similar to what they ran in the last game as well. Phantom, though, bringing a lot of ability and utility to this map, especially with these long sight lines, especially on the site with the zip line over there. Also, though, you have to remember, Fixer, although as powerful as he is and better than Phantom in the sniper department, in the Roco Showdown, Fixer is banned for the entirety of phase 1, just if you're not aware. So we won't see any Fixers coming from anybody anywhere, just so you guys are aware. In case you're wondering why they picked Phantom over Fixer, it's because Fixer's not available. Meanwhile, on the other side for the Frenchies, similar comp for them as well, as they go with 3 of the 4 that they used. Emess on that Dallas. They'll have iReaa on the Dahlia once again. Brady on the Trench. They'll link up. And instead of the Vive for them, they'll have the Lancer this time on the defensive side. We talked about this last week. Lancer kind of popping up in the meta. Silent footsteps and the ability to flank and get right up in your opponent's face, especially with that ability to reload off the dodge roll, brings a lot of utility and dynamic fire power to your team. Smokes go out in mid. Nice little knife there above the doorway coming from mid as well. And it looks like they will be pushing A site for the moment. Ronin kind of checking it out and now heading back, seeing if there's a flank coming through from the Lancer. Bomb has been planted pretty quickly here. Now Ronin checking this flank, seeing if anyone's going to try and come this way from their backside of the spawn. It could be Lancer, if anyone. If they send a double flank, it could be Dahlia Trench, as they are linked. They do hear one grenade comes through, and if it's a grenade, it's most likely Lancer. Still could be Dahlia, however. We'll have to wait and see. Lancer ends up falling. That's Biloh. Slop gets taken out by Brady. Frozzek finds iReaa. EXO finishes him off. Finishes off Biloh as well. And now it's a 2v3 as one member is still down. And they finish those off quickly, as Orgless Roco take round 1 here in game number 2 on Skyfell.
Holy shit.
Smokes early on. Elects to grab the KA-30 once again, like we said with the Phantom long sight line, so the KA-30 could do more damage and be more viable here than that Uzi. If you're unaware, that's called the Spitfire. which is the Uzi that he has, or excuse me, the SLC. Spitfire would be the pistol that he's able to use on Ronin, which kind of is like a mini Uzi there. Fakes B once again, heading behind in the pool, and looks like they will be going towards A site once again. They'll check it out. There might be a rotation if the defense recognizes that they're going A right away. No smokes in mid this time. Trench with Ronin on this left side here, electing to take high ground. Looks like is one zip line. Ronin will be checking short zip. In the backside, shots going out through the window on that right side where the site is. Bomb still not planted. About a minute left here now. Playing a little safer, both teams. They know what's on the line. Moving to the winners finals. Barb did come out. It'll get taken out with a nade here. Molly did hit steps as well. Still checking short zip is EXO.
I'm smoking in front now.
He's gonna smoke the window. This might be their opportunity to plant this bomb. I don't know if the barb went out from Frozzek, but checking short zip, he finds Lancer, finishes him off.
I'm gonna wait. Emess coming up behind you, Slopo maybe.
They do find intel on another member trying to hit the flank. Slop all alone over there. Emess getting some shots onto EXO. Doesn't know he's there. He does have that DMR in his hand. Couple check shots. Finds the kill on the Emess now. Picks up the DMR rifle instead of the pistol. And now, on the backside, Brady finds Funk and Frozzek. Bomb almost at 75%. He is the last member standing for the Frenchies. Phantom still up. That's Slopodopolous. Picks up a tear gas. Has the knife in hand. Can he find the kill? No. Misses. Can he find the shots? No. Brady finds him though. And now Brady, in a 1v1 situation, has to defuse. Can Slop find the kill? No. He lets go of the bomb. And the bomb explodes. Orgless Roco luckily get round 2 here. Tenacity coming out. Upgrades. Nope.
I'm saving money for next round for track rounds.
He was going to upgrade the grenade. He has 4,500 in the pocket, but he's just going to save it up. As you heard him in the comms there, he's going for tracker rounds next buy, so he wants to save that 4.5. Oh my goodness. I mean, Brady gets a triple there. Still not able to get the bomb defused. Phantom kind of scared him off of it. Able to delay that. Bomb explodes. They win the round. Frenchies now down 2 rounds here. Round number 3. Looks like they will be pushing B site as they smoke mid. Does find the head of one. Finishes off Brady, who gets caught off guard with the headshot from Slop. Now in mid, Emess will go down, but they did trade with EXO. Lancer finishes that off. Biloh now in mid. It looks like they will be rotating towards A site. Trench already there. Dahlia right behind. Slopodopolous right behind him. Puts down the trophy, and they will plant the bomb right at the bottom of the steps. Barb comes out right in front. Wasn't a full Barb set, but it's enough to slow it down if you come up those steps from mid. Now Phantom watching.
Yeah, Lancer was side, but she went back. Just keep holding.
Lancer is still on site. They are trying to take out the trophies. Tear gas comes through. Trying to find a shot onto her is Phantom. That's Slopodopolous, the substitute for Zaxi right now. A little bit of a struggle in game 1. Dahlia does find one. That's iReaa. Funk finds one. Can't find the shots. Frozzek goes down. Can Phantom finish him off? Doesn't matter. Because Dahlia comes through for the save. 3 straight rounds now on offense. Looking a little bit like a reverse from what we saw in game 1.
That was a good pick as well.
He is going to grab the tracker rounds. He has enough for it. He upgrades the grenade as well. $500 left in the bank, so he did grab 10,000 exactly in that round, as he had 4,500 to start off with. So that's enough for the tracker rounds, which he wanted, which is why he saved. Still able to upgrade the grenade as well.
Are we going a default? Like the same shit?
default, yeah.
Okay.
And it looks like they will be going A right away. We've seen this twice so far. That third round, they elected to go mid, push towards B, and ended up rotating back towards A once again. Will they smoke mid once again? It looks like that is the plan. After the smoke, we could see a knife. Ronin has been revealed.
Putting knife up there. You're gonna go alone flank. I'm gonna watch back.
Thought she wasn't able to get revealed, but hey, I might be wrong. Knife right on the door, and Slopodopolous finds Emess, but Frozzek goes down. Biloh finds a double kill. Fank is able to finish off Biloh after Slop gets that headshot as well. Bradii finds Fank. 2 members now. Slopodopolous and Exo standing. 2 members trying to find shots, but they can't. The Dahlia flank from iReaa as he now steps up like he was in the last game, getting a lot of kills, getting a lot of damage. And now the first round for the side of Frenchies. It's a 3-1 now, heading into round number 5. Only 2 more rounds here on offense, and if both of them can be won by the side of Orgless Roco, then they can have a commanding 5-1 lead heading into halftime. We saw them come back down 4-2 in the first game. We could see Frenchies, who are showing they are just as good right now, come back from a deficit just as large, possibly. This time, a little bit of a difference. Could be seeing what we saw in round number 3. They find a couple shots on the Emess, and they do get the down. Might not be able to finish him off as they elect to not push that. They are pushing B site heavily compared to what they've done. Fank does go down to a grenade. Emess and Bradii do fall. Bradii is out. iReaa falls as well. Slop finds a kill. And now 1 member standing for Frenchies, and it's Lancer. They will get the res on the Dahlia here. That's Fank. So they will have a full team. Bomb getting planted, kind of drawing the Lancer out with that. Bomb ticking away now. He is going to Ronin knife the zip. In case anyone tries to come through, they have intel. They know where he is. He's behind car. A little bit of a jump shot there from Exo. Can't find it, but the kill comes through from Frozzek. 4-1 lead now for Orgless Roco here in game number 2 on Skyfell. First game was on Factory. $13,500 in the pocket for Exo. See what he elects to do with it. Does have the double upgrade for smoke available, and it looks like he will take it. Could upgrade his K31s, but it looks like he will do it, so he'll have the extra 10 in the clip. That's a 40 clip now instead of a 30.
What are we doing now? B again?
You know, usually we see the double upgrade on the primary. We don't usually see the single upgrade, but it's the last round. He could have went for evade. Elects to go for the extra bullets in the clip. Either way, decent. Looks like they might have found Emess on that left flank and the A side, coming through the mall.
We're playing chill, boys.
Meanwhile, they're pushing Museum with bomb. Oh, and Phantom gets taken out by Bradii. Couple of headshots pounding him there. They smoke mid twice. Oh, and he falls deathly low, and Exo will fall. iReaa finds Fank as well. Frozzek, the only member alive. He does have bomb in hand. Emess able to reveal him, however, since he was able to get it down. They will finish that off as they push pretty aggressively into him. Now 4-2 heading into halftime.
I don't need you.
This time on the offensive side is Frenchies. It looks like they're going with the Trench Dahlia combo once again, and they're going to bring out the same composition with the Dallas and the Lancer. And it's the same composition for the opposition in Orgless Roco as well. They're going to keep that Phantom in that rotation for Slopodopolous. He got a couple nice headshots there. Was able to find some kills with the pistol as well. Fank back on the Dahlia, Frozzek on Trench, Exo on that Ronin as well. They did very, very well with this composition on offense. Let's see if they're able to maintain the same success on the defensive side. As you can see, Dahlia and Trench better on the defensive side, some people will say, as Trench was made for that defensive. This time on the offensive side, though, you will see a Dahlia Trench as well, so we'll see what they can do on the offense. Only able to win 2 rounds on that defensive side, but that last round was a mood booster. They don't go down 5-1. It looks like they will be pushing B site pretty aggressively at the beginning through Museum. They can push Statue. They can get some nice positioning here. Reveal comes through. They do know one is in mid. They smoke both doors. They trophy up. Grenade comes out. So did a smoke from Phantom. And they've pushed this defense back into the car. Grenade does get some damage onto Brady here. So he's diving back and forth. Can he find the shots? No, sir. Frozzek and Fank find the kills needed. And they take another round for the side of Orgless. 5-2 now. And 2 rounds away from Orgless Roco moving in to the next round of the playoffs. This is a best of 3. Finals are a best of 5. You can check out the bracket at Roco Showdown on Twitter. Don't have any streams from the RRXD and Astaroth Esports matchup currently, but we could see this, and looks like Trench with the bomb will head off the map, so he with the rest of his team, and they'll spawn back in poolside, and it looks like they will be going A site with that. I see this strategy a lot on canals. You kind of go towards A site, you fall in the water, it spawns you on zip so you can go to B. On this map, though, I don't think that strat that we just saw is, or just seen. As you can see, the defense, they're able to set up nicely here in window. A couple shots on the Slopodopolous, but they smoked the window as well, and it looks like the bomb plant will come out after the trophy gets placed. Shots coming onto him as well. They are able to protect him. No knocks coming out from either side. Phantom will smoke the top of stairs there. Give him any reveal sight. They will reveal one with the Dallas. Find shots on the Funk, but I don't think that strat works out very well on this map. It kind of delays you too, as you saw. They had to stand there for 2 or 3 seconds. Now Funk getting shot upon. Frozzek did fall. Exo finds Emess. Funk gets finished off. iReaa taken down from a headshot from Slop. He falls low. Brady gets taken out as well, as Exo is there to help him out. Slop, 1 shot, will be able to regen. And they're just going to zone out Biloh as they get this bomb defused. He's trying to get some shots onto the guy defusing the bomb, but it won't work. And another round in favor of Orgless. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about that strategy on this map specifically. Possibly even a couple of the other maps. I think canals it works best on. You go towards A site, you fake that you're landing on the ship, you fall into the water. But at the same time, that map is larger than Skyfell. You do have that couple seconds where you're in the water on canals and you have to wait for it to kind of say warning, out of play zone. It kicks you back to that spot where you take the zip to B site. That still feels like it's faster of a rotation for the offense on that map compared to this one, because you know, you see this, you have to fall. But you know, it might be a faster rotation for the offense here, but it works out better on canals because the defense has to come all the way around from the A site, which is a longer rotation for them. I don't think the rotation's as long for the defense here. They're able to recognize that, and they were able to last round. Let's see if they're going to be able to do the same thing here. And there is Slopodopolous. They will smoke it out. They do reveal one member who's inside there already. It is Ronin. They're trying to find the kill. They do find Exo. He's able to double push her. Emess finishes it off with the molly. They do get the bomb plant. Trophies out there as well. Trench gets revealed inside that smoke, but it will disappear pretty shortly, and they are going to barb this as well. Funk gets taken out by Emess as he finds another one, but Frozzek returns the favor. iReaa finishes off Frozzek. Biloh kills him with the Semtex. Brady does fall. He gets rezzed, and Slop finally gets taken out. He was the last member standing. The Dahlia able to res Brady there. They finally get another round to survive. He will elect to go with Headstrong, grabbing some armor. That's 25 armor, so that's little bit of extra health to play with when you're kind of ego challenging someone. Or if you get caught in a firefight and you need to get out. Could be the difference between life and death. We could see the same strat here. They are electing to point towards that same thing. This time they could go B though. They could be faking it. See a couple members on the defensive side going towards B no matter what. And it looks like they did go B side. They didn't fall off the map, but they are waiting. And it could be they're waiting to kind of fake that they fell off the map and they had to wait for the little respawn timer to go towards A site, and they're going to head towards B here. And that looks like that's what it's going to be. And it looks like mid was being taken up, but Orgless doesn't seem to have fallen for this. Barb does come out. That kind of pushes them back towards the mid line of sights. Molly goes out. Can Emess find this kill? Trench did go down. Dahlia on the revive, though. Biloh will fall as well, and he gets taken out. Now, tear gas, excuse me, in mid. They do have one behind car. There is a trophy back there. They are planting. Emess pushes in, finds a kill on the Frozzek. Rios falls to Exo. It's a 2v2 now. They do have intel. They do smoke this entrance into bomb site. They do have Emess with the ability. One on bomb. Phantom has to back off as the shots come through. The reveal goes away now. They can hear the footsteps. If this defuse comes through, they will have won game 2. Can Brady and Emess stop this? They have sights on Phantom, who is peeking really, really hard. This could be a setup for Exo, who pushes in. He goes down, and now Slop goes down. And that was beautifully played on the patient side from Frenchies as they survive yet another round and hold off Orgless from taking game 2 and the set. Bomb going into the hands of Trench once again. Something that really gets me is that the currency in French does not have commas. There's just a space. That would be pretty confusing. Now it looks like they will head towards mid this time. They're not going to elect to do the same thing. Orgless didn't fall for it last round. And their rotations have been pretty fast on the A site. They do smoke mid. They find shots. Slopodopolous goes down early. Brady and Biloh will both fall. Exo getting a double kill. Exo finding another one. Can Exo finish it? Yes, he can. And Exo going absolutely insane with the quad kill there as they will take game number 2. 7-4. And the number 1 seed, even with a sub in Slopodopolous, are able to take the set. We see right there, Exo with 18 eliminations, 13 knocks, 4 of those coming in the final round. What a play by Exo.